Hey guys, and welcome back to another grocery haul. It's been about a week and a half actually since I've been grocery shopping. But if you are new here, I usually only buy meat when it's on sale. We have plenty in the freezer, so you're not going to see any like dinner meats in this grocery haul. I try to keep a stocked pantry, just kind of restock as we use stuff, and then I buy whatever we need for the week. So I kind of went to a bunch of stores today. I had a ton of errands to do. I had to bring stuff to UPS to return. I had a bunch of returns at a bunch of stores. Anyways, but all the grocery stores are they are on my way, like the path I go. So it's not a big deal for me to go into multiple places. I buy most of my groceries at Aldi, but I did pick some things up at Walmart, Lidl, and I think I'll show you a couple of things from Dollar Tree. So let's get started. All right, so starting off at Walmart, I picked up some lotion tissues. If you can't tell, I've been kind of sick and going through a lot of tissues, and I decided to treat myself to some lotion tissues today. These are much needed. Some straws, just because I need them, although I probably won't use them a ton right now. I usually just use them for my iced chai tea lattes, and I'm drinking warm beverages right now. Baking soda, this one in particular is actually for cleaning. I'll be bringing that one upstairs. I got a couple bars of soap, deodorant. I did get potatoes and lettuce from there. I don't normally get a lot of food at Walmart, but I did get those two items. I picked up some makeup, just some loose powder. I am not a makeup guru. I picked up some slippers. I have been looking for some slippers. I have certain standards and requirements for my slippers, and these met them, and they were like $14, and my current ones have like holes in them. So it was time. And I picked up a planner for next year. I kind of have standards for that too. I pretty much like a basic planner. I don't want to spend the extra money for that, with all the stickers and all that. I won't use them. I like my monthly like overview plus a weekly. So anyways, I looked for the most basic one that I could find that still, I do like the spiral binding because that helps me a lot for just how I use it. So anyways, got that. Random, this is from Hobby Lobby. I've been looking for these and I have not been able to find them until finally today. I had a return there, so I looked for them. They're 60% off, so I spent like $3 is what it came to, I think, with tax. Actually, I think it came to $3 even. But actually what I want to use these for is I'm going to put little twine on them and put them on a mini tree in my kitchen, living room, kind of in the in-between area, as little ornaments. And I thought that would be really cute. So I was excited to finally find those. I did actually have a couple returns at Dollar Tree. I had the receipts, but they, sometimes they'll do it even without it, especially because they know me there. But I just swapped them out for some other things is what they let you do. So I got a 2-pack of gift boxes. I needed these for something. And then I just grabbed a couple of these. They were, the only tin they had there's only one of them and it was dented. And I needed a couple of containers for goodies. So I got those two. Actually, one of these accidentally had an extra bottom in it. Didn't even notice. So that's in my car. I'll be bringing that back. I didn't pay for it, but I'm going to bring it back. I have no use for it anyway. Moving on to Lidl. I picked up some Granny Smith apples, some liquid laundry detergent, some steak sauce. We like cheap brand stuff, but Aldi's has been out of it forever. And it's way cheaper there, but I did want to have some on hand because we literally have none, not even in the pantry. So I picked that up. Eggs, I normally pick those up at Aldi as well, but I had a coupon on my Lidl app. Picked up some bananas, some Reese's miniatures. I got a few goodies today. And then I actually went into Food Lion to pick up the carrots because I normally get them at Lidl and they didn't have a lot and they didn't look great. So I picked up a big bag of those. And moving on to Aldi, this is what I got there. I picked up a couple boxes of cereal. We use those mostly for snacking. We still have some in there. We currently have a lot of open boxes. I won't say who's responsible for that, but I just picked up some extra just to keep on hand. I picked up some grapes and pears. We needed fruit. We were out. Picked up some lunch meat. These, I always make sure I get like a further out date. These unopened will be good until like mid-January because I'm having to be a little bit more mindful, even though it's early December. At some point, we will be going away for a little bit, and I don't want to have too much food in the house when it gets closer because I normally buy in advance. If you're new here, I like to buy things way ahead of time. as long as the dates are good. So anyways, I made sure they were. We'll probably use one of these. We might use both of these before we go away, but I just got 2 to keep on hand. Got some more of this dough. We love this to talk about all the time. I like to keep extra on hand. This is frozen. Sometimes it's frozen, sometimes it's thawed when I pick it up, but I'm gonna put it in the freezer. We made some cinnamon rolls with these. That was in a video. They were really good. I mean, I kind of screwed it up, but they were still really good. And we also made pizza last night. I think that's gonna be in a video too. But love these things. So I just put 3 of those. I'll stick those out in our freezer in the garage. A couple blocks of mozzarella, 1 of pepper jack, sour cream, and cream cheese. By the way, if you had missed out on the Aldi sale on butter, I'm so sorry, because the prices are definitely back up. It was down to $1.99. They're now $3.58 or 85. It's so sad. I'm glad I picked up a ton of it when I did. Picked up some Duke's mayo just because I opened the one from the pantry. I do not eat mayonnaise, but my husband does. So I always like to keep extra in the pantry, but especially for things like this, because I would not notice when we're running low as quickly in the fridge as he would. And so, yeah, just to back up for the pantry. Some burrito size and medium size tortillas. If we don't use these in the next couple weeks, I'll just put them in the freezer. I picked up some peanuts. These, well, I picked them up because of a Christmas no-bake treat that I always make every year. But my husband also likes to snack on them. So I just picked up 2 canisters because I'll probably use close to 1 for that treat, which is also what the almond bark is for. Will probably be for multiple things. I don't know. I need to make a list of the things that I'm going to be making so I can make sure I have all the ingredients on hand. A couple more treats. And I don't know why these were on my list. I mean, I like them, but I did not put them on my list to just snack on. So I almost didn't get them. And then I was like, no, they're probably for a recipe that I'm planning to make that I'll need to find on Pinterest. Like, I'm sure it's saved somewhere. I did recently, though, make a dessert using these, and I will link that video for you because it was amazing. Amazing. But I'm not sure what these are for. I don't really remember. I've never made the thumbprint cookies, but I was inspired to while I was out today. So I picked up some fruit spread. I suppose this is locking me into doing that. These, I'm just going to say I don't feel great. And I was impulsively feeding my soul. I don't know. These sound really, really, really good to me. So picked those up. Some tissues, just some regular tissues. I would have probably bought 10 boxes, but this was all they had. But I had pretty well depleted what I had stocked up on because there was a pretty long season where I was using about a box of tissues a day from not feeling well. So I picked up what they had to just kind of start my restocking. Some pretzel sticks. These are also going to be for some fun little treats that I'll be making. And some napkins. I don't have a particular meal plan. Today is Thursday, but I usually put these videos, my grocery haul videos, up on Sunday or Monday. So we have a pretty busy week next week. Hopefully I'll be feeling better, but we'll be out 3 nights next week, just during the week. I'm not even sure what the weekend happens. Actually, we'll be out 4 nights next week. Goodness gracious. Don't normally like to be out of my house that much, especially in the evenings, but 'tis the season, all the things happening. So I do know I bought those potatoes because I was like, you know what? I know I want to make some soup. And that just sounded really good. And that will usually feed us for a couple of meals. And then we're just going to kind of wing it. We may end up with like leftovers. So there's one night that we're going out to eat where we could end up with leftovers. I don't know, probably not. But we've got like a Christmas party. We've just got all the things. So I don't have an exact meal plan for next week. I just know I'm going to be making soup of some kind with potatoes. And that's as far as I've gotten. So that is it for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I love sharing budget-friendly grocery hauls. I share some vlogs, some recipes, what's for dinners, that kind of a thing. And who knows what else with Christmas coming. I don't know. I thought about doing Vlogmas, and then I thought again. So I'm not doing that, but I might share some Christmas vlogs. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.